Hello everybody and welcome to this weekly stream. Today with me, Chrysanthus. I hope you know me by now. And as my basically replacement twin for today, it's our local pirate captain, Captain Tucky. Welcome.
Ahoy, me mateys. Well, I mean, the International Talk Like a Pirate Day is...
Over?
Oh, today.
Is it?
September 19.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't prepare for this.
So we have to speak in a pirate speech.
I'm impossibly quiet. That shouldn't be the case. I think it's I think it's you guys. But let me know if the sound is not is lower volume. Okay, let me push this up a bit. So I'll just have to.
Is Mr. Conway on vacation? If I may ask. Well, you may ask, but Mr. Conway is not exactly on vacation.
No, he's in India actually.
Yes.
And we're slightly jealous because we can't beat India. But on the other hand, I was able to be in Den Helder for our Netherlands event, and it was a really cool one. I think.
And I'm happy for you.
Yes, Taki was happy to stay behind and not go to any of these events.
Yeah, but I mean, Mr. Conway likes very spicy food, so maybe finally in India his goal of being hurt by food will come to fruition.
Exactly.
Apparently, they didn't manage to hurt him yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So, guys, what's the plan for today? It's actually very straightforward. We're just going to have some fun, play the game, because tomorrow we'll have the big anniversary stream. So if you haven't set up your reminder yet, please go and do it. So tomorrow, same time, same place.
Same faces.
Yes, same faces as well. Plus special guests that we invited for you to have some fun on the anniversary stream. And there might be maybe even more bonus codes, because this week we're absolutely bonkers in terms of bonus codes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
This week
and
is
if
completely
you haven't
bonkers.
seen them yet, go check out community channels because they're going to be there all over the place, and I hope you get some cool stuff. I think today somebody actually cracked a little hidden mystery that we were hiding in the game, which gave a really nice bonus.
Oh yeah.
But I won't say more. You will have to find it for yourself.
Yes, it's out there, but just if you don't want to be like just to search for it somewhere out there.
Chat is already nice and helpful and is
yes.
putting all of these bonus codes there. And chat, a little praise here. You know, amazing bonus codes like 404 bonus code not found,
Yes.
or meow happy birthday or happy birthday in general.
Yes.
You can blame me for that with Mr. Conway. So blame us. We're happy to take the blame.
B-Day cake not included. Let's get shipped faced.
Exactly.
Yep.
And Lurebird is saying, hey, the Den Held event was amazing. Was amazing to talk with you. Very happy that you've been there. We had around 1,500 visitors on that day, and I got to talk to a big amount of players.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure because it was one of the coolest setups that we had so far for an offline event, because we were in the museum where they had exposés from the actual Friesland, and players were basically sitting between those exposés and playing World of Warships and playing the Friesland with parts of the Friesland, like actual shells from around them. Yes, it was full Frieslandception.
Yeah,
so,
I have to say I was obviously checking out the coverage from behind, from here, and it looked like the people who went there really enjoyed it. So yeah. So I think it's a nice event. I will be personally going to Netherlands soon as well, so I think I will visit the museum.
Yes, it's definitely worth to check out. So if you guys are around Amsterdam, sorry guys, that was me. I will change this. But yeah, guys, if you're around the Netherlands, go check it out because it's a really cool museum with a lot of cool things to see. If you're into submarines or the Dutch Navy in general, then that's a really cool place to go to. But I think we talked enough. And guys, I will say this right in the beginning. So I don't have any bonus code for you today. There was already a bonus code shared.
How dare you?
With today's YouTube video. So I think it was the happy birthday with the long
or wasn't it the meow?
No, I think today was happy birthday. And so guys, we'll just play and have some fun. So if you want to, do we want to start off with ranked? Do you already play ranked?
Not in this update, no.
Cool. So we can play some ranked, and then we'll join forces with you guys.
Yep.
Nice T-shirt, left guy, and why the parrot goes away. Love the pirate accent.
The parrot went away because he went to walk the plank.
Because I would probably kill Taki if he would do that for the entire stream. Yes, my T-shirt. So this is the No Ship Sherlock, and which is currently not very colorful because of
the no ship is kind of
this is actually
green
yellow. I
screened
could
away.
change it maybe towards the end of the stream. I can go there. Yes, but yeah. So are you going to invite me, or am I going to invite you?
Well, you are a nature-born commander.
Wow. Okay. That's the nice way to say I'm too lazy to invite you. Please invite me.
Damn it! I didn't think it was so obvious, but well, what can I do?
Oh, by the way, there's still all of these nice messages in our clan chat about Rajiv having a really nice T-shirt. So I need to change this to ranked battles, and then what's your choice of ship for rank today?
For tier 7. I'm not sure. I generally tend to play destroyers, so I guess I might be rotating between Mayhem and Sims.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Maybe with a side dish of Mars and Jervis.
Indeed. Can I? Sorry.
But obviously, since this is a stream, I'm not sure going to ranked for stream was such a good idea because we will potato. But
oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind potatoing every once in a while. We did this last week with Lord of Droid as well, and he actually got a Kraken in ranked.
Oh, I just have to switch the camouflage to trigger you.
And Xatra Life says, Thumb gave me 15 containers, but when I opened, nothing good dropped. Well, it's 15 containers, so you definitely got some good oil for your clan, and you get a lot of useful stuff that might not be, like something like a super container, but is going to be very helpful in your day-to-day life in World of Warships. And on top of that, this might be the time with the update, for the anniversary to actually get some super containers by simply playing some Tier 10 ships.
Okay, so it's ranked, so I probably
what do you want me to play? I would like to play a cruiser, so please give me a suggestion what you would like to see. Do you know any more for the sounds? Rather, will be fixed by the end of the week. So, Sartorius, yes.
Tomorrow.
So on NA, I think it's going to be already fixed today, and tomorrow it will be fixed for the EU server. There should be patch notes for that coming out soon TM. Yeah. You can already check them out on the NA portal, and I think the EU one is going
I think
to
on our portal as well, but or coming very soon.
Yeah.
But there is one thing that happened today that we had a lot of questions about.
Yes.
And that is the compensation for the missing French tokens for the Hall of Fame. So go there, check it out, and buy your French stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sorry for that delay. We had some issues, but we're trying to fix it as soon as possible, and now it's done. Helena would be a good pick. You know what? Helena sounds like a plan. Do I have the Helena right now? I think it's one of the few ships that I don't currently own. Because I think that's part of my. No, it's the one ship I didn't get from the early access, so I will have to actually set this up.
Well, in the meantime, you can set up the Boise de Julio.
Yes. I can go for Boise for you guys if you want me to. What should I take? Thunderer, Yoshino, Smolensk, or Salem? That really depends on your personal preference in terms of playstyle. So me personally, I'm a cruiser player, so my choice would be between Smolensk and Yoshino, depending on what kind of playstyle you prefer. And rudder shift 9.1, so I might actually go for steering gear. If you like battleships, then obviously the Thunder is your one choice in there, and it's a nice ship if you like the kind of playstyle with 8 guns. Otherwise, Salem is of course a nice pick if you like the kind of Des Moines playstyle with a better survivability but a weaker radar. So we don't have to worry about CVs or tier 7, so we can.
Loose Cannon is again asking about the Helder. He probably missed the start of the stream. Chris Santos already summed it up, and in short, everyone seemed to enjoy it immensely. How was actually the visit to the actual Navy?
Oh, that was amazing. So to give you guys some context, the Naval Museum in Den Helder is right next to the military naval base of the Dutch Navy. And we had also a lot of visitors from the naval base. And they were very kind to offer us a special tour for 20 people, including staff and some lucky winners who participated in our quiz. And they took us on the Holland class, so the modern Friesland, and gave us a tour. And that was really impressive for me because I've never been on like a vessel that is in active service, and it was just very interesting to see how things work these days.
Did you manage to sink it?
No. It survived. It survived my presence, which is I think good for everybody involved. There was an issue with my name not being on the list initially because apparently mistakes happened. So it was a bit of a scary moment, when I was taken aside into the booth of the security guys, and I had to sign up, and they asked me some questions, and just had to make sure that I'm a nice person, and somebody actually had to vouch for me to go on that ship. And I felt a bit like, okay, let's not touch anything. So that was a
Damn it, how do I turn off?
So sorry guys, I'm just going to assign my Cleveland commander here, and then we can actually go. We have modules, we have upgrades, we have consumables, we have a commander. I think we can just go. Modern Friesland, yes, it's a patrol ship. The Modern Friesland, it's a Holland Class 1, and I think it has a 67 millimeter turret, plus some additional armament, but it's
probably 76.
Sorry, 76. Yes. Sorry, guys.
3 inches.
Yes. It was an interesting experience to just be there, and also see the other ships that were in the port. Weren't allowed to go on them, but you can still see them.
In these situations, I always have an almost irresistible urge to say the word bomb to see what would happen. Not a good idea, says Bloke.
Yeah, this is like the kind of thing you don't really want to say. Oh, by the way, guys, we'll have to... I haven't played on this PC with the sound settings yet. So we'll probably have to adjust a few things here on the fly.
So sorry if we rupture your eardrums or something. Do we do BC?
Yeah, so... Okay... Let's just adjust it a bit down, guys. So this should be fine. You want to go see? Okay.
What are the codes for today? We don't have any codes with us here.
So that's for your ears, chat. Where enter the code? So if you want to enter the code, all you have to do is you go to your local portal. So for example, if you're from Europe, you go to worldofwarships.eu. You click on the upper right corner where you can log in. If you're not logged in already, then you click on basically where the account management pops up, and there you can select redeem a code, or you just go to the premium shop. There will be also a button on the top that says redeem a code, and you can just get it. Super easy.
Very inconvenient.
Anyone of you know whether you can delete or sell profile patches? I don't think you can get rid of patches. To my knowledge.
On the other hand, why would you want to?
Yes.
Just rotate them and pick one that offends most people.
Some of the codes region locked. No, they shouldn't be, but you might have already redeemed them, and then the message you will see is that the bonus code is not working instead of you've already redeemed the bonus code. So it's probably just...
Okay, I'm radar.
You're radar? Okay, so that's the Atlanta. So the Atlanta's probably behind that island.
Yes, I think so. Yes, yeah, it is there.
Oh, the Mahan might be coming out of here. You should be able to survive.
There it is.
It's here. Yeah, let's highlight it to the enemy fleet, to our fleet, not to the enemy fleet. I mean, if they want to shoot him, that's their choice.
This was costly.
I hope we can make it costly for him as well. The battleships cannot shoot me right now, so that's my advantage. The Atlanta went dark.
Little problem is the Gneiser now is right now in place where he couldn't really support anyone. On the other hand, the Leningrad
I hope I won't get left here.
going to A.
No, somebody spotted it, please.
Oh, the Vaclon?
Oh, can I make the turn? Can I make the turn? Oh, this is gonna be... Come on, turn ship, turn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry guys, I will adjust the sound setting in a second.
Maybe we should have done a co-op first.
Can nobody shoot him? Okay.
I can. And I will. Oh, he beached. He beached.
Nice, so it should be him dead. Oh, I actually burnt him down.
Yeah, but I
Let me
overexposed a
quickly-
bit.
Sorry guys, I will just adjust the gun sounds. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. This is just something that we're working on to fix tomorrow. So then
Oh, radar again. Okay, I'm done.
Don't die.
Well,
Taki,
I will die. I have like 600 hit points.
You just have to believe.
I believe I could fly. No.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I can.
Okay, and so that means that I have to stay alive. I need to wait until I can fall back into concealment.
What is the Gneiser now doing there?
He's I don't know, using a tactically not so sound position to retreat. So no, don't kill me. That's fine. This is fine. This is no problem. You have a question. Play that Bismarck song again. I don't have the Bismarck song with me right now, so we won't play that.
Yep.
So deep brain stimulation to stimulate your brain as well. If you want to have an answer to a question, just ask the question. I'll try to answer it, and right now Taki is free to answer your questions. So
When it comes to Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico comes when it's ready.
Any news on Indomitable? No, not at the moment.
Not right now. Nope.
Oh, get the Leningrad.
Can you take Friesland in the next battle? Friesland is not allowed in this round of ranked.
Not even for us.
Yeah. It would be good if we can. They take Friesland in there.
Yes, that would be nice. So we'll have to get back into
Any
battle.
news on the new Dutch ships? We just added a new Dutch ship. There's a lot of nations out there, you know.
Release Slava now. A red seal? No, sorry. That's a no.
Hey Taki, when will the CCs get their hands on the new test ships like Puerto Rico? Don't they have it already?
If they don't have it already, they should be getting it soon.
Yeah.
No, there's I
okay.
think we changed this a bit.
Okay. So soon TM. Will CVs be allowed to be in the next round of ranked? Please say yes. I will say yes, but it's dependent on tier.
Yeah, so, I mean, for example, here right now, we don't have CVs, obviously, because it's tier 7, so... leave me alone, Scharnhorst. Don't touch my ship.
How much steel for slave? We are not involved in slave trade, sorry.
But if we were, what would be the price? That's maybe his question. So our organizer now realized that he has actually a W button and he's charging in.
Yeah.
This looks like a little bit of an uphill battle.
Tiny
I
bit,
don't
yeah.
have, I
but
don't have torps, so there's no way I can... I mean, I do have a high caliber here, but this is going to be a tricky one. I really need that Gneiser now to suddenly put on the carry pants and help me here a bit. Because my ship is made out of paper, so that's going to be a bit tricky here. And the Shanos has torpedoes, I don't. He dodged those torps nicely. Maybe he can counter.
do you think ships are balanced well enough? Voidlord asks on the YouTube. Well, generally yes. Obviously, as the game changes and as new game mechanics appear, new ship lines appear, it's possible that some ships, for example, their performance drops, or on the other hand, skyrockets, and in such case we do something with them. But like in general, the ships are okay.
So that Gneisenau's help is now quite questionable. Now that he's dead, we can do this, chat, right? We won't eat the torpedo, even though we're turning slightly into it. I think we're going out like this. No, not like this.
Like this.
But now we do.
Yeah, so now we have to play a bit with the sound, I guess.
Yes, the problem is the sounds when it's hitting my ship is a bit too much. Why do people not trust German BB captains? And oh, hey Flambus. Give me a second, I will answer the first question, then we will get to your question. So why do people not trust German BB captains? I don't think it's about people not trusting German BB captains. I think it's probably people not trusting BB captains who are sitting in the back of the map. That's probably it. But otherwise, I don't think that's the case. So, Flambus, could you please adjust the matchmaking a bit so you don't lose one match every ranked sprint season? You always lose exactly one, and then I want to rank out without a defeat solo. Thank you very much. Tell Conwell I'll buy him a beer. So, I thought we talked about this, Flambus. We said, we have to keep up the pretense that we're not rigging this for you. And that's why we have to add at least one, at least one defeat.
Exactly. If you didn't lose any, then it would be suspicious. The people would notice.
Exactly. This was a secret between, the two of us. And now you're spoiling it. Now other people will come to me and say like, hey, Chrysanthus, I heard Flambus has this deal. Can I get this deal as well? And now you're getting greedy. I think what I have to do now is I have to turn it around. So we can basically give you only one victory per ranked season.
Yeah, sounds like a deal.
Yeah. And Battle League, a lot of codes did not work. Why? So they're basically there are three scenarios for me. Scenario number one, you did not enter them correctly, which is the likely scenario. Scenario number two is that you didn't enter them correctly. Because first of all, the codes work. They don't have a time limitation right now, and they're global. So this should be working for you. And scenario number three is you already activated them. You're trying to activate them once more, and you get an error message that tells you this code is not working. And the reason is because you already activated it.
And fourth option is that in some cases, some of these codes, for example, from the social media, might have already been all used up.
If they have a limitation,
If they have a limitation, they might have been used up, and there are no more.
But I think they were all unlimited.
Yeah,
time limited. So it should be fine, guys.
I don't mean time limit. I mean
activation limit.
Activation limit.
Yeah, but I don't think they have one. So in general, like when it comes to bonus codes, always be the fast one, right?
You know how it is with activation limits. If you say that it's unlimited, it just means that the limit is some very huge number.
Oh wow!
And we have a lot of players.
No, this is now happening. Well, you're being German with me.
Of course I am.
Technically, they're not unlimited. There is a limit.
Yeah, exactly.
Thump is working fine. Just tried it on your second account, Wizard. See, Wizard is not doing this for himself. He's doing it, for
science,
for science, and for the sake of everybody who's in chat and who's reporting problems. He's checking them for you. Happy birthday, love you 3,000. Okay, love you too. I love you over 9,000. Bam, there you go. That's my number for you. So Flambus, he said something and I didn't read it, so I have to scroll up. If you throw in a chocolate bar as well, But I'm not too much into sweets. But if it's a beer, we can talk about it.
I mean, definitely, you wouldn't win over Mr. Conway with a chocolate bar.
That's true.
It would have to be something like, I don't know, a ton of steak or something.
Indeed. Let me adjust this. We can put this up. Okay, so I'll try the Boise again because I want to win a battle in this. This might be one of these days when I'm trying to make a ship work that won't work for me. No, I'll win Mr. Conway with a bar full of drinks. We're talking now. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah, like if you combine it, the ton of steak, bar full of drinks, probably some proper spices.
Yes. Oh, there's an interesting question here from Last Chip on YouTube, and I want chat to answer this. So Last Chip is asking, will playing World of Warships get me girls? I won't. No. We won't say anything. Yeah. Chat, help this man. He has an important question, and I mean, being a World of Warships player is basically like having a super boosted profile on Tinder, right? It's amazing how many girls will just follow you because you play.
I seem to remember there was an attempt a few years ago for a gamer dating app.
Okay, Flambus is preparing an answer. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious.
When will the War Shadow? When will the tokens for the top 25% of the Legion even be given out? They were given out today.
Yes.
Check your account. They were given out. We stood over the guy who gave them out.
Bonjour, Demassé. Hello. Well, actually, not bonjour anymore, right? Not bonjour anymore.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. No. Chat has a lot of very helpful answers. I think the most helpful answer is ships are girls so far. Yeah,
well,
I mean Warships does give you this option.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the option to marry them though.
So the thing is, guys, chat, I'm not a weep, right? So I think I consider this to be a good thing, even though you might disagree. Oh, and Commander Wolfie says, thank you, World of Warships, for this awesome 4-year celebration. A lot of great gifts. Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
And if you want the proper celebration, tune in tomorrow for the stream.
Tomorrow, 1600 UTC, which translates into 1800 CEST. And if you don't know which region you're in and what's your time zone and whatever, you can just Google it. Just type in 1600 UTC and you will find the answer on that magical thing called internet. Are there any news?
Maybe.
Yes. Are there any news? Actually, we released something today, a little bit of a teaser on the dev blog. So, guys, if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Might be interesting for you, especially if you're into Royal Navy ships.
Yeah, I mean, it's been already mentioned in the chat as well, but the dev blog is safer.
And as Gneisenau says, by the way, welcome Gneisenau, one of our
11 a.m.
colleagues from the NA office in Austin. He says 11 a.m. Austin time.
Yep, it is.
1600 UTC.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get Warships time. I would just love to have Warships time in general, so I can always just refer to one time.
Yes, I support this notion.
Yeah.
And Gneisenau, what are you doing with the Texas? I've seen the news that she again sprung a leak.
Atlanta race to rank 1. Nice. Ooh, there's a beautiful Miyoko for you broadsided.
Oh. For me? No.
Oh, no. I mean, not for you, but for our battle sheeps.
Oh, and so there is someone who knows me. Oh crap, in the Belfast. I feel I'm becoming a primary target.
Yeah, just protect yourself. So what do we have? Belfast?
I see Belfast, a cloud of smoke.
So if somebody answers what you say in chat on stream, then it's gonna be a little bit of an uphill battle for you because he knows exactly where you're at.
Yes. No, he greeted me in the battle, but still he greeted me personally. So
guys, and if you spam exclamation mark drops, the only thing that's going to happen is exactly nothing.
Like we might run out of patience and time out you, but there are no drops. There are no drops that could be gotten by this exclamation mark. The only drops you can get is by watching.
Exactly, and Twitch drops are active again. So guys,
I got one 3 days ago.
Yeah, but that was the old campaign from 8.7. Now we have the new campaign from 8.8 that was just released. So you can get Twitch drops again. We basically have this for each of the updates, and I hope you guys enjoy the Twitch drops.
Well, I mean, it's a nice way how to get cool stuff. So.
But by the way, you have to slowly get going. Oh, we have Phantom Sailor here with us.
Slowly get going where? To B?
Yes, to B.
I will.
I mean, they only have one DD, and the DD just camped A, so would really like.
Yeah, I will just send some unaimed torpedoes in the way of their battleships, even though they probably won't sail at them because it's maximum range. But yeah, I'm going to be. Why are we playing with Wargaming EU in the enemy team? So that you get some juicy targets.
Will the stream tomorrow be in English or Russian? So John L, we have an English stream. On top of that, we also have a Russian stream. They're going to run at the same time, but on Twitch we'll have the English one.
Yep.
And you will also find us on Steam, on YouTube.
Philip Souza is asking why the chat is spamming drop. We would like to know that as well.
It's easy. It's like herd mentality. Somebody dropped it into chat, so everybody else thinks that there must be something that will be triggered by me spamming exclamation mark drop.
Yes. But everyone is doing it, so it has to do something. Okay.
Just be careful with that Belfast and Flint.
Yeah, but
yeah is like final words.
Yeah.
yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Keep talking, Chrysanthos. This is fine. I know what I'm doing. Oh, what is this Belfast doing here? Oh, yeah,
this is fine.
Our beautiful color.
Oh, someone escaping C. See?
It's probably the... Oh, it's a Flint. There we go.
I abandoned C and they're capping it. And Nagato is capping A. I think I will have to go help him.
I got the... Oh, somebody else must have nuked that one. If you help the Nagato...
Yeah, I'm going there. Akatsuki will be somewhere... Actually, where will he be? Yeah, I guess somewhere there.
Okay, Flint repositioned, unfortunately. How can I get better at your game at Tier 9 German battleship play? That heavily depends on what you're struggling with in the game.
Yep.
In general, I always find it helpful to understand your ship. So always make sure that you know like your ship in and out, basically. You know, armor scheme, what it's good at, what it's bad at, how to angle, and when to shoot AP, when to shoot HE. And then what helped me the most is actually watching streams and getting an understanding of how to basically position myself.
Now we have a question straight at you.
Straight
John
at me,
L.
okay.
1967 is asking, will Chrysanthos dress up as Dasha in the English stream?
No, see, that's the thing. We might have Dasha in the stream, so I don't have to dress up and be Dasha for you guys.
Hello,
so,
Katsuki.
Sorry, but no. No, but to answer the question about the skill, so overall, it really depends on what you're struggling with. I think situational awareness is one of the most important skills in World of Warships. Watching streams can be really, really helpful for you. And we have a lot of really good contributors who would be able to help you with that. For example, we have Lumbers in chat, so if you want to learn how to play ships and get better at the game, I'm sure he can help you with that. But even if that's not your favorite way of doing things, watching streams, we have a lot of publications, a lot of videos, for example, with how it works that will help you understand the game a bit better. And the rest comes with experience and the willingness to learn. If you see, for example, players who are performing really well in battle, it's absolutely fine and good to check what they're doing, maybe watch their replay or play with them in division and just ask them for help and questions. because they might provide you with some insights into why they're playing the way they're playing.
Yep.
It's not really magic. It's just a matter of learning how to be basically the best possible commander.
Yeah, sometimes the best, not even tactics, but techniques might be slightly counterintuitive, but yeah, you will learn by doing and by watching what the others are doing.
Exactly.
You know the drill. Everyone, everyone can be an example, even if example of how not to do it. For example, my performance in the last battle.
You have a problem here currently with that flint, so I'll have to get out of his grip. Oh, no. No touching, please. I like the Boise. It has an interesting playstyle. Okay, should be able to get that Nelson with the next salvo.
Nope.
Down he goes. What do you mean by no?
It wasn't with the next salvo.
Wow.
You killed him just by talking about him.
You normally go in slow and you get your secondaries going. Secondaries is a good way to approach German battleships, but especially on the top tiers, you might sometimes be in a position where it costs you a lot of HP to get into that secondary range. So don't try to always force it. It's great to have a secondary build and to use it when it's applicable. But overall, you have to be aware of the fact that it might cost you a lot to get into that position.
Yeah. Basically, on tier 7, 8, with secondary build, it's a good indicator that you are in effective range of your main guns when the secondaries start to fire. That then means that you have chance to hit something.
Double Discontinuous is asking, will the personal missions that appear at the beginning of the battle ever return? So this is more of like an event thing where we do this. So it really depends on what kind of events are currently ongoing. So
okay.
in theory,
I'm torpedo spamming the cloud of smoke with flint. Let's see if it works.
I'm trying to set the Lyon on fire and then take care of the flint, because the flint smoke should be dissipating quite soon if I don't eat a torp.
Oh, Belfast is behind the hill.
Okay.
I forget how slow the Sims torpedoes are. It's like I'm almost outrunning them.
Okay, so I think we're winning this, and that despite the enemy team having a Flint and a Belfast, which are two very, very scary ships to play against. But if you work well as a team, as we are doing here, you can definitely take care of these ships.
Yep. I mean, frankly, and the scariest thing on the Belfast is the radar for me as a destroyer player.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if I am ranked in a battleship, then I enjoy meeting Belfast because they usually just smoke up somewhere and are very surprised when they find Gneisenau charging at them through the smoke.
Yes, it really depends. Well-played Belfast is a very evil enemy to face, but they're not unkillable. Will premium CVs be available through the armory in-game? Maybe in the future.
Yep.
We just added a lot of ships in the armory with the recent update. So if you haven't checked out the armory after the last update, please go.
I'm radar, so I'm not coming around that island yet.
Yep. Okay. I mean, we're leading by 450 points, and we're going to be winning this battle very soon. Because the enemy Belfast would have to actually...
there he is.
He would have to basically contest two caps at the same time. He's not really doing this. So while he might have applied quite a bit of damage here in this match, it's not like he had a big impact on the outcome of it. That should be the game. Yep. There we go. Da-dum! Stop typing drop. Exactly, guys. Exclamation mark drop will give you absolutely nothing except for disappointment and no reward. Do you think it will be possible to offer older versions of World of Warships to be downloaded from official sources to play old replay files? Good question. I think there are some community sources out there. I don't think we host them anywhere. I can check.
I don't think we do.
Yeah, I can check internally, but I would say it's unlikely, to be honest. How to apply for drops in YouTube is asking Rohan on YouTube. So the thing is, I would love to give you drops on YouTube. The problem is that drops are a Twitch feature of the platform Twitch, and YouTube doesn't offer anything like this at the moment. So if you want to get drops, you would have to come over to Twitch. It's not because I don't want to give it to you over there, but simply because they don't have that feature.
I love the anniversary container ship.
Yes.
And the containers, the animation is awesome.
Amazing, yes. The great thing is that now YouTube is starting to write exclamation mark drops.
Oh.
Chat, please stop killing me.
Or we will have to start killing you.
Can
say when Jingles is coming as a captain.
Yes, it should be in 8.10. East and South Dragon in shop? Question mark. Maybe. Exclamation mark.
Hey guys, do you know why no new Halloween camos for CVs this time around? Looks like CVs have been left out. Well, kind of a bit yes, because I mean CVs already have their Halloween skins, and we have added new ships that don't have them yet.
Exactly.
And some old ships don't have them yet, so yeah.
So chat, would you like us to play some additional ranked battles, or do you want to see us to play some randoms? And oh, the mighty Jingles. Welcome.
Oh.
How are you doing?
Ah, there he is.
8 point what? We can't talk about it, Jingles. You know, I said it once. You demand a refund. For what? For what? Missed flights? No. Where's Mr. Conway? He's in India, enjoying Indian food.
Yep. He was there for the India event, and it seems that we actually got quite a lot of players there coming for the meeting.
Ah, that's very nice. Okay, so I don't see a lot of comments, so we'll just keep playing.
Can you
ranked.
play Turpits, please?
We can. So let's play maybe... Okay, you know what? Let's switch to random battles.
Okay.
We can play a Turpits. And then we can switch back to ranked later on.
Yep.
We can also play the Friesland if you guys want to. It's one of my favorite ships currently in the game. It's a really nice cap bully. Are you going to play the Turpits or?
You can play Turpits and I can play something else. Monarch.
Sure.
I mean, I'm trying to get to tier 9 anyway, so not really doing much in that sense though, because I'm not really a fan of battleships. So.
I love my battleships, but I love cruisers even more. Was ist denn ein Drop? Okay, so Marcellus. So what is a Twitch drop? So this is actually quite easy. Give me a second. I will check whether I can show this to you. So because we guys inform you about this stuff, right? So you should always pay attention. You should always pay attention to our beautiful publications that we put on the portal, because that usually contains all of the information. So let me drop this up here. So I'll put this here on the browser, right? So here, stream rewards and update 8.8. So we usually try to give you all of the information that are relevant for you. So new update, new rewards. So first of all, we have the really cool stream tomorrow. So if you haven't signed up for this one yet, please push the button and join the event. You can also check on YouTube. Then here we have Twitch challenges, Twitch drops in general, which is the regular drop, and epic drops. So how to actually participate? What you have to do is you have to watch a stream, and you will be able to get free stuff. But in order for us to be able to credit this to your account, we need to have you link your account from Twitch with World of Warships, so that both platforms know who you are, so we can give you that prize, right? So all you have to do is basically go here and check out all of this information about how to link up your profile. It's super easy. Basically just go to account management, you click on the Twitch logo, you link your account, easy, and then you will be eligible to get these things. So each week we are dropping a new mission every Thursday that you can get, which usually gives you something themed around the current update, and for example cool camouflages, because we know you love rare camouflages, so you can get your hands on cool stuff, like for example the G&B one here. On top of that, you have a chance to get a Twitch drops container. There's a maximum limit of 5 per update, and that container contains 100k credits, signal flags, and premium consumables. And there's a rare chance, highlighting this, don't expect it, but if you get lucky, you might get one of the Twitch epic drops. And this month, or this update for 8.8, it's going to be an Admiral Makarov. Where to watch? It's very easy. Any streamer that is streaming World of Warships on Twitch and has Twitch drops enabled in his account is basically eligible to drop the Twitch drops. It's super easy, straightforward, and if you see a broadcast that it does have not Twitch drops enabled, he either did not link his account or he disabled that feature on his side. So that's it. It's really straightforward, and all you have to do is watch. If you have any issues with that, make sure that you try first unlinking the account and linking it again. And if you still have that issue persisting, you can contact me or, for example, our customer support.
Problem is I can't connect Twitch with my account, MaxiPit. If you have any technical issues, please contact support.
Exactly. And we'll try to help you.
Yep.
Thank you very much. You activated it. No problem. Very happy to help.
Do you need permission to read the newest dev blog? Last one I see is Halloween. I've cleansed the cache. No, you don't need any permission. And our dev blog is, if you have trouble seeing it on forum, try checking out Facebook or Reddit, because we are spreading the information around. So, I should click ready, right?
Yeah. RG, get shipped for World of Warships birthday does not work on you. Stop the lies. So it's not a lie. The code worked, definitely, the last days. Maybe it already ran out. But otherwise, it's working on all regions the same way. It's a global code. So please do not, post stuff like this, because it was working.
And Deep Brain Simulation is asking if you can play German Tier 9 battleships so he can see the playstyle.
I can try. I'm just going to invite this player who poked us about playing with him, so I'll just wait for him quickly. Submarines will be coming soon this game. Will they play a role in taking the base? So, Spreadshoot, in general, the submarine will be able to basically camp a zone,
but
at least when it's fully surfaced. And I think it's also going to be able to do it in periscope mode, but definitely not in fully submerged mode. I'm not sure about the periscope mode.
I think only fully surfaced.
Yeah, so
at least for now, we are going to test it, and we will see.
Yeah. LA is asking, is it true that there is a hidden code in the port?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
And it's been already found out, so you can either try to figure it.
You wanted to have some fun and find it out for yourself.
You can still try to figure it yourself, or you can try to find it out.
Taki, do you not want to play a DD maybe? Can you please play a DD?
Oh,
this triggers me.
Tier 8 DD.
I have the Campfish. This is like an English joke. Get shipped. It's not a get it here for ship. It's just like a fun in English. Sorry.
Yep.
Do you have more Pan-American ships planned? Maybe in the future, but not right now.
Yep. Well, okay. I have to.
And Daniel Lee is very happy to say hello. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Any plans on legendary modules for new ships like Kremlin, Daring, Harugumo, Kleber, and so on? Thomas, yes, we're working on it, but I don't have any specific news about this. But yes, we're going to continue with this. It's my latest information. Is there any plan for a tier 10 German premium ship in the future? You mean like a Thunder or Hayo? There's a good chance of that happening, but I don't have any concrete information about this right now. And guys, please stop posting exclamation mark drop. Otherwise, I will just ban this.
Yes, it does nothing.
It does nothing. Wait, give me a second. Actually, I will quickly. Actually, you made me do this, chat.
You will launch bots on them.
Yes, I will unleash the
release the Kraken. Oh wait, that was more Admiral Akbar, but well. Will be Missouri, Belfast, and Kutuzov available ever again? Well, to this we can give a very firm, very solid maybe.
Sorry, what was the question?
Whether the ships that are not in sale, like Belfast, Kutuzov, Missouri, be available ever again?
Unlikely.
But like Submarines taught us never to say never, so yeah.
Exactly. You need help. You are trying out all kinds of ships now, and you have no money and only 2 German ships. Please advise.
Play the German ships to make money.
So first of all, there's a lot of free content in this game. If you, for example, have tier 10 ships right now, you can get super containers, and super containers can drop premium ships. Outside of that, even without spending a single dime, you can get steel, you can get coal, which are 2 resources you can simply just use in the armory to buy, for example, new ships. You can also earn free XP over a longer period of time, and we have free XP ships as well. We can use it to unlock new ships. And outside of that, we have a lot of events where we have, certain milestones, and at the end, sometimes there's a premium ship waiting for you. So that's a good way to actually get these ships. And outside of that, it's more about finding out what you really like in the game and having some fun with those ships. For example, if you like the playstyle of the German battleships, right? And there's maybe one premium ship you're looking for, then a ship like the Scharnhorst or Tirpitz, because of a similar playstyle, it's a German ship, might be really fun for you. On the other hand, there's no need to have a premium ship in the game. Yep. It's cool to have, but on the other hand, you can, they give you an additional credit income, right? And it's great to, for example, train commanders. But outside of that, you can just have as much fun in, non-premium ships, and just play the game in your own time, in your own space, and in your own pace. Sorry, not space, and just have some fun with it.
Yep. And without premium ship, the best way how to get credits is basically to find a ship that suits you, that you get consistently good results with. Find it on like mid tiers, so generally tier 6, 7, 8. And just play it to earn credits, because, well, there's a lot of credit earning potential on these tiers.
Hani Michal is asking, what is the best ship for coal? So this is a question I cannot answer for you, because you need to know what ship is, like what kind of playstyle you prefer most, and then pick a ship according to that. Or is there something that is interesting to you in terms of playstyle? I would always recommend watching, for example, the videos that our contributors and other streamers and influencers and YouTubers are creating, because they can give you some insights into how, like, what is the ship good about, what is the ship not so good in, and what kind of playstyle you can expect from it. And then you can make up your mind and just see for yourself. Overall, I personally, for coal, if you like, for example, a high rate of fire kind of playstyle for a cruiser, then the Smolensk is obviously a cool choice. Oh, and there we have a Benson. Let's have some secondary fun. Sorry guys, I just need to touch a DD. Gotta love some secondary fun here. Then Smolensk, for example, for coal is a nice ship to we just added to the shop. If you like more like a big cruiser with big turrets and long range, then for example the Yoshino would be a good choice. We have, for example, battleship Jean Bart. Oh, and there's an Edinburgh. Sorry, I need to touch that Edinburgh.
Edinburgh or Hindenburg? Oh, hello, Lefantask.
Nice. Nicely done. There was a short life for that Edinburgh. Oh, there's a Bayard over there. Maybe we can touch the Bayard as well. Well, both Edinburghs just died. I guess maybe they just did it. Helpfulness to the other. So there's still the DD inside of here. And I'm sorry, Taki, we're on the wrong side to help you.
Ah, well, yeah. There was no DD on this side, so...
I can see DD shooting. I might be trying to just...
I'll just get stuck.
I gun sound is still a bit too loud. Oh, I actually got the decap. Nice. Sorry guys, I'm just going to adjust the gunfire sound a bit. There's a New Mexico coming around the corner. Nice. Would you recommend the German Nürnberg to make money? If you like the playstyle, tier 6 is a very good tier to actually make money. And the Nürnberg is a fun ship to play. If you like, I mean, if you don't mind that it's not the most well-armored ship out there. But it has great guns and it's fun to play. And for example, if you watch on Twitch, we currently have the Admiral Makarov as our epic drop, and I'm just going to showcase your gameplay here because you have a lot of action there. Why do you have coupons for ships that are not good for all cold ships? I don't really understand, Len, sorry. Why is the coupon not good for, like, you would have got the Thunderer if the coupon were good towards getting it. So we have, basically there are two coupons right now for ships, right? You have one for the ships that you can get for doubloons. And then there's one coupon that works for coal and for steel. So you just decide which one you want to use. Otherwise, I don't really understand the question. I'm sorry. Maybe I misread it. Come on, New Mexico.
Yes.
No Citadel, unfortunately. There we go. Secondary build for the win. Where do two other battleships? I'm just a bit curious how ballsy I can be here in terms of, you know, pushing around the corner. How's it looking on the other side?
On the other side, we kept indeed battleships here went to the edge.
Oh, well, the Benson is moving towards the other side, so actually I can push around this corner. Will World of Warships release a tier 10 premium CV? Maybe at some point, but I mean premium sense of like in the shop, unlikely.
Ah, Bayard.
Okay, can I? Oh, I would love to touch the Dunkirk on the broadside.
Poor guy.
And guys, we're aware of the sound issues, right? And we have them as well here in the stream. So by tomorrow, a bunch of it should already be fixed, and we're working on fixing all of it soon here. He's going to reverse and just broadside on.
Yes, I did manage to touch that flint, but he now sees me. That's not good.
If you want to show us your gameplay, you can always just push the button, by the way.
I definitely don't want to show up this bit.
So we got two fires now here on the Vladivostok, and I hope the Dunkirk is going to pop up here in a second. I'm going to launch my fighter and see whether I can spot the Dunkirk. Oh, yes. And he's going to be, bow on, so we should be able to hold the match's bow. Oh, he's turning. He doesn't want to get torqued. On this angle, I'm not sure how much damage we're going to do.
I'm actually going to follow our friend here and show a bit of his view. Ooh, the Massachusetts black looks awesome.
Okay, let's check this out. What can we do? Oh, 15,000 through the bow. The torpedoes should do the rest.
Hopefully.
There we go. The perfect scenario in a turp. It's having like an enemy battleship at like 5 kilometers. So how's he looking over here?
Starakoza is shooting at the Vladivostok. Bow on probably.
Oh, the Vladivostok just
critted
one of my turrets.
Well, feed him with
obviously
torpedoes.
I'm going to show him that I'm going to torpedo him.
Okay, let's watch this. The torpedoes are going, they're running.
How deep can I go in right now? How's it looking on the other side? I need to get that Baya out of the game.
I think he will eat some of the torpedoes.
Yeah, my biggest concern right now is the Baya.
Yeah, he ate one torpedo on the nose.
Yeah, I can go for the second one, for the second set of torps, because the second set of torps is ready.
Yeah, but he's backing up bow 1, so...
That's why the torps are... No! He got my torpedo launchers.
Oh.
Revenge. Revenge. Oh, he's turning.
I think he's turning into them.
I hope I can get... I mean, it's at least... Oh no, it's 2, I guess?
Yes.
2 torps. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I'm going to burn down though. Double fire here.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to brawl. This is what you have to do in the turrets. Oh, come on, he has 100 HP. You can do it, guys. I mean, in the Massachusetts here, he should be easily able to just, use the secondaries. Actually, he is in secondary range. Maybe it's not a secondary build in the Massachusetts.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have a secondary build.
But honestly, like Massachusetts, secondary build gets my full approval. Will Nikolai Kuznetsov be available for purchase and when? So Ricky, he should be available in the foreseeable future and is going to be for code as far as I know. So the question is, are we going to watch this battle unfold until the end? I don't think so. We'll just trust. How to actually pronounce this? Is it
Starakoza.
Starakoza.
Old Goat.
Ah, okay. Well then, Old Gold will do this for us, and
thanks for joining us.
Exactly. Thank you very much, and yeah, Tirpitz, super fun ship to play, and especially if you get into positions like this one. Friedrich der Große next, please, would help you a lot. Sure. I can do that. Haven't played that ship in a while.
Well, so tier 9, you say?
Mm-hmm.
999.
Exactly.
I mean, I realize that you have to be very tired of hearing this all the time, but
slightly, but it's fine. We all like to do our jokes. Did you send out the beta emails for subs?
Not yet.
Yes.
Not yet, because the subtest is not up yet. You can already update the client, but the server is not online. So it wouldn't really make much sense. You will get them when the test starts. But I recommend pre-downloading the client, obviously, because...
Yes. And oh, hey, the Grumpy Beard. How you doing, man? I hope you had a good stream if you were streaming, and otherwise, I hope you're having a good day. Any chance of a Mikasa game? So, guys, I'm not spoiling anything, right? But you should be here tomorrow. You should be here tomorrow. Evil friend, you in particular, you should be here tomorrow for the anniversary stream. Might have some fun stuff for you. Will the Musashi ever come back? Maybe. Maybe not. It's right now we are not planning to put her back in. Maybe at some point in the future we will. That's pretty much all I can say about this. It was fun, thanks. Ah, cool. Glad to hear that. Can get the Missouri get more buff range for the secondary armament. Gavatron, I don't think so that we are going to do that for that ship. Mostly because overall, I would say that if you want to have a secondary build with the Tier 9 American BB, the Georgia is probably the better pick for that. So I'm using Mr. Hans Zimmer here on that ship, and I'm actually using, I'm using a secondary build. I'm surprised that I actually built it like this, so we'll just have some fun. Hopefully the enemy team will accommodate me here in my aim for having a good secondary battle. And by the way, guys, how beautiful is this port, right? I just have to, send here a big love letter to our developers, because this is by far my favorite port in the game. It looks amazing. It has this nice ring to it. And
I basically, yeah, I also love it. I like the ports where I can just like see the ships from all sides and from like all angles, because there are some fascinating details on some ships. Like on Graf Zeppelin, there's actually there's a thing that helped me to learn a new thing, because apparently she got 2 special maneuvering engines, which you can see in this port.
yes, actually, yes.
We were asking the devs like, what the hell is this? Is that like a graphical glitch or not, or something? And apparently, I will show it here. So it's those 2 crown-like things.
So Taki, you know, we'll learn this at some point. This is the same thing with Mr. Conway. We have this thing, and we can push buttons.
Well, yeah, you are the pushing button pusher.
The button mashing guy.
Yes. So here you can see those 2 crown-like things under the bow. Those are not errors, those are not glitches, those are actually thing that was built.
Yes, indeed.
It's very interesting.
And with this, I'll send us off to battle. When will release black ships? If there will be black ships, there might be a certain day in the year. I'm not sure whether you can figure it out. It's a tricky one. But there might be a day where this might be happening, if something like this would happen. But obviously, we cannot talk about future things unless we're allowed to. So I would just keep my eyes open during that time. And
deep brain stimulation. What would you recommend, Ernst Gede or the Nuremberg, for fun and making pounds? That depends completely on what gameplay style you prefer. I am a more destroyer guy, so I would say Ernst Gede, but objectively speaking, with a cruiser you probably have a better time wrecking a lot of damage and stuff, and thus earning credits and do it consistently, because with destroyer it's always a risk. Like it can happen that you don't manage to land any torpedoes or you get blapped early on. With a cruiser you can mitigate this a bit more, because you are not expected to be far forward. So yeah, the Nuremberg is probably better for you in this aspect.
Yeah. And still, thank you for the codes and great stuff. Cool. We're very happy that you enjoyed. There was a question here. Oh no, actually, an answer from evil friend, and he says, "Is it Orange Wednesday?" Very close, very close.
What?
The answer to when black ships might be available. Oh, you got him, evil friend. You got him. Very good job. Will the Jean Bart receive any buffs? At least not right now, because she should be absolutely fine. Would it be possible for to basically put the armor into the armor viewer into the premium shop so we can see stats and armor layout? Maybe in the future. I'll check whether this is on the to-do list for our developers. And will there be another submarine stream with me? In German, in English, yes, I'm sure there will be. In German, maybe, depending on my schedule. And outside of that, it really depends on when submarines are going to, be available for testing. Lots of good questions from you today, and we're very happy to answer them. Is the hidden code in the port English? Yes. Or are you asking whether it's in the English port? Because it's in...
It's in all ports.
It's all ports, and like in all languages.
And it is an English word.
Yes. Please play the King George V next. Maybe. So good thing is Taki is in the Friesland. Friesland is one of the best DDs out there to bully cap zones, and now I'm going to back him up with my secondaries. And who did not set this up properly? So here we go.
Oh, Le Fantasque.
Oh, 2 DDs. Can you escape?
Well, I will have to
just
smoke up.
And hydro, exactly. I got 3 hits.
Ow!
Oh, that was not me. I did not push a certain button. You see me, like my hands are free. Actually, you only see one hand of mine. Maybe the other one pushed the button. So there was obviously a bit unfortunate. If you can, there are detonation flags available. If you have that problem, mount them. It was you, Wild Winky. Wow. Nobody will believe me now when I say this was not by design. Oh, Mogador is coming back. Mogador is a really evil DD to fight. It's a very fast torpedo reload. And is a very fast ship and hard to hit.
Yeah, the Mogador's torpedo now pushed me out of the smoke.
Oh, and he has the special commander.
Oh, yeah.
Obueno. It's easy for me now to pronounce it because the French guys
Bueno.
told me it's basically like Kinder Bueno. So I could just call it Abueno and I'm gonna be fine. Is that a Colorado? Okay. Oh wow! Now people are spamming exclamation mark drops. Guys, you're killing me today.
Killing you softly with their song?
Yes. Still
will
not
any
enough
of
lead.
the
Still not enough lead. The
will any of the
Mogador
ARP and High School and Azure Lane fleet get a second chance to get them or no? It depends. They are all collaborations, so it depends on the rule of the collaboration and on the future of the collaboration, so we cannot say yes or no, because it does not depend on us. If it depended only on us, then you would be getting them all the time. Maybe. Well, not all the time, but yes.
Oh, come on, dispersion. Be nicer.
Okay, should I go to A or should I...
Should I stay or should I go? Go to A. Help there. I think we'll be fine here. The Mogador is not really a sneaky DD, and you can deal with the Kitakaze.
Yeah, like initially when we were testing Friesland, I was very skeptical about her because like DD without torps is doesn't sound so appealing to me. But she actually plays quite fun, even though you have to be very careful and you have to, like, unless you start farming battleships, you have to get used to not necessarily having too much damage because, like, there's only so much you can farm on DDs.
What ship? The Friesland?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Friesland is, in general, the Friesland is a really, really good ship to bully camp zones and also to farm battleships, yes. But you're not really having like these really crazy damage spikes that you might have with other DDs because they have torpedoes, right? So you just have to be aware of that. Oh, there was a nice salvo here. Secondaries, you can do it, I believe. Come on, let's get that Colorado. Close quarters expert,
And,
there we go.
I now cannot even stop here, I have to just...
Is nobody shooting that Miyoko? Do I have to secure that kill? I think I have to.
Yeah, like this situation here, like now I cannot deal any damage basically because the moment I pop smoke, the Cleveland will turn on the radar. So I just have to kite here and wait for an opportunity.
There we go. That one hurt a bit. So rear turret is still able to shoot, so we'll just go here, this area. I'll take the 10k damage. So Mogador, next target. Gotta love the Friedrich der Große. When you can get into a position like this one, where the enemy team is happy to brawl, happy to fight you, and you can actually use that secondary build. It really depends on the enemy team whether you're allowed to do this or not. So now I gotta be a bit careful because that Mogador, I'm sure, is dropping torpedoes. It has a really, really fast torpedo reload. So I just hope that he tried to launch torpedoes on this angle, and I might just evade them. Can we get a hit?
And I am kind of screwed here.
You're kind of screwed. Let's move over to Tucky and see what he's doing. Just run. You know, this is fine. You can do this. I believe.
Not from Jean Bart.
I believe you can run. See, exactly. Just use the smoke, and then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So yeah, we played the mind game here with the Mogador, and we slowly have to wear him down. Secondaries are hopefully going to be a nice tool. And we'll highlight this enemy here so that other ships might be helping us. Like our Buffalo that is now firing on that Mogador. He's now going into full detectability. So we'll set the secondaries on the scene up. Still a bit of barbecue here.
Okay, now I'm done. Because, yeah, sorry, but I cannot outrun Jean Bart. That's the problem of this ship.
Oh, Cyclone inbound.
Yep.
Okay, I'm actually going to kill that fire. Ah,
Oh,
you're dead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Mwop, mwop.
You should be able to win this. But maybe you shouldn't.
It sounds like I'm dead now. You should be able to win this.
Yes. No, but like I feel maybe you stayed too long with the Mogador there. But yeah.
Oh wow, that was a good shot here by that
Yep.
Mogador. Out of invisibility, he set me on fire.
And the Sinop.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of a more of a defensive position because we are holding the caps and the enemy is pushing in here from this side. So I want to defend the caps. I'm not going to chase these guys.
Guys, can you play the Colbert next? Really like the French.
Can you actually please nuke exclamation mark drops? You have to go to the dashboard. Ah no, you can't.
I'm
You
not
can't.
locked
No,
in.
I will do it in a second. Good thing is, as a battleship, I can repair that damage here to 100% of the fire, so it's okay.
Yes, for Colbert, we cannot show her because at least I cannot show her because I don't have her.
Me neither, not yet. So guys, I will nuke exclamation mark drops in a minute, but for now I want to focus a bit on the game.
Yeah, I'll throw out some temporary timeouts in the meantime. As a warning salvo.
So, Jean-Bart. Let's go. Ah, nice. Winkley got the Mogador.
Good.
Oh, that Jean-Bart is turning full broadside towards me. And he should be spotted in a second. Come on, be spotted. Be spotted. There we go. Oh, the Sinop got him. So there's a Roma back here. And the enemy Sinop is here. So we'll see. But I don't think we'll actually get into range. Because the cyclone is still ongoing. Even though the weather is nice by now. On this side at least. So this actually gives me, sorry guys, I will just quickly, there we go. Okay, it is nuked.
Good.
I would love to touch that Roma or the Saint Louis. Oh, the Scharnhorst actually detonated the enemy Sinop.
That's nice.
So we'll push that healing button. I'm allowed to say thank you for the free stuff. Oh, that's a tricky one. I think as an exception we can say okay. Or you're required to demand free OP premium ships by the laws of the internet. Yes, you can also send us a letter that in all of the free stuff you didn't get all of the super cool stuff like for example all of the premium ships and the super containers and so on.
What on Spear 1? Could you drop me a large sausage, onion, and mushroom pizza, please? Could you drop us this pizza?
Exactly.
Because I'm getting quite hungry, so yeah.
We're busy here, man. We're trying to trying to get that Roma. And soon, TM, I'm hopefully going to be in spotting range. Oh. I think we're going to be there in a second. Ah, there we go.
Wasn't the cat ginger? Saw it in head over kill video. I think no. I think in head over kills it was black and white. But we had our own ginger cat in the St. Pete office. So.
Oh, Jungmu, that's a bit risky here with 700 HP. And I think you whiffed your torps.
When Kitakami is back, to be honest, Benham is nothing other than a DD Kitakami. I beg to differ. What's the broadside of Benham? 10 torpedoes?
What, Benham?
10 torpedoes on broadside, right?
I thought it's actually, yeah, it should be 10.
Yeah. And Kitakami is 20. So, yeah.
All torps missed? Yeah. It should be, well, it's either 8 or 10.
What's
Isn't
the code,
8?
please? There is no code.
I think it's actually 8. 8 per side.
Oh, 8 per side. Yeah, so... Yeah.
So
Kitakami is basically 2.5 Benhams.
Yeah. Old Pipe is asking, did you like the Friedrich? So, me personally, I have to admit that I hated the Friedrich when I was grinding it for the first time, because I was coming from the Bismarck, and the Bismarck is one of my favorite ships in the game. Because, you know, playing like with the secondary build, especially on tier 8, is a lot of fun, and you have a big range advantage on tier 8 with the Bismarck, and you used to have a lot compared to any other battleship. So I loved the Bismarck and was trying to play my Friedrich in the same way, but it simply didn't work out the same way, because higher tier matches are usually fought on longer ranges, so you have to pay a big price to get into secondary range. I mean, in this battle we got a bit lucky because the enemy team was very pushy, and I love that because we had a good fight, right?
Yep.
But overall, it's not really something that works in every single match. So for grinding it, I would probably go for more of like a survivability build. Oh man, that Richelieu had a really good game. I'll give him a +1. And the Chungmu, he was very ballsy, and you know, it's no problem to be a bit ballsy towards the end. And was there anybody who stood out with helping us? I don't remember right now, so we'll just keep it as is. That Mogado was actually quite fun.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be able to give some kudos to our division mate, because he was
yes,
good,
well,
but unfortunately,
did a very good job here. I mean, he had basically just in between us in terms of XP. So thank you very much for playing with us.
Yep.
So Waldgurle, did you ship the prizes from Gamescom or still laying on your desk? No, we shipped them. Like, most of it was shipped this week, and I think the only thing that is missing are the 2 pillows, because they're a bit trickier to pack, and that will be shipped I think on Monday. You don't think this was asked before? In the incoming 3v3 clan war, would clan be able to battle with multiple 3-person squads, or is it one team only? I think it should be several, but we'll see. I can double check.
Yeah, I think it's multiple.
Yeah. Will Wargaming do any more about the piling technique? Do you mean the ramming technique? I mean, we fixed the bug that we had with the, I think, 8.7. We fixed the bug that we had beforehand, so it should be working now. But if you still encounter issues, please send us a customer support ticket with a replay, and then we can take a look into it. And a wargaming check. Always attach a wargaming check. It will always help us. So I think we'll play a little bit more ranked, right?
Yeah, we can.
We'll see
unless we want to show some special ships, but I guess we will show them tomorrow probably. But yeah. I mean, I'm game for anything. So
chat, what do you want? I know the answer. I mean, we have some work in progress ships. We could actually say, how do you follow your salvo when you fire?
Z or
Z or whatever.
Or click the mouse wheel.
Yeah. Crazy paramedic. No drops. There are drops. You just have to make sure that your account is linked, but it's working since today. We usually just have the way this works.
We have someone. Twitch Shadow is asking whether he can play with us.
Sure, but just send me a message.
Not in a ranked.
Ah, yes. Well, the question is, what are we going to play? Puerto Rico, please. Just play Bahia. Well, we could play by, yeah. Can we get port slot discounts? Platinum, every once in a while we have port slot discounts. Depends on the event.
Okay, the Twitch Shadow can offer a Magi.
Any chance you can add a 30 days save this computer for the authenticator? It's quite annoying to have to enter it every time you log to the website. You log into the website. Please send me a PM. I can check.
Yeah.
2 victories in a row. Okay, who are you and where's the real Crescenta Sabaro? I have no idea, man. I'm like, I think I'm just getting lucky here. We have like 3 victories even in a row.
I mean, there is one common denominator.
And it's you?
Of course.
Oh, look at you.
Or maybe absence of Mr. Conway.
It's probably that. Yeah, absence of co-op. Could you resend the codes? You just go to, for example, Reddit, and you will find all of the codes because there are a lot of people who are actually nice and hurting it. Is there a Twitch mission today? Yes, there should be a Twitch mission already available today. You just have to keep watching a bit, and you should be able to get it. PM here or on the Wargaming website, please on the forums, man. What qualifies as an honorable achievement? Workaholic. The best place to actually check this out is on the wiki because there's a nice list of all of the different achievements. So, are we going to play? You know what? We're not going to play test ships today. We might play them tomorrow.
Okay. So
there's a KGV request, and I actually want to honor it. So, we'll just do that.
Okay.
I haven't played the KGV in a pretty long time. It's been a while since I did grind it. Okay, I can set this to enable. Now we just need a commander. Do I have a spare commander? I'm sure I have a plethora of spare commanders.
I always loved that word.
Me too. Are we going to take one of the? Come on, we'll take the Nelson. Is it like I'm putting Nelson on King George? It should be a great mix.
I think I will take Haida. That should be workable ship, right?
Yeah. Any chance you can play a game with us? Unfortunately, in ranked battles, we cannot invite you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
unless
guys.
you try to stream snipe us.
Yes, which is fine.
This is fine.
Expert marksman, and then I'll go for the extra heal. I don't really have to worry about AA. My concealment. No, I'm going for fire prevention. HE is going to be the bigger problem than my detectability. Oh god. Evil friend, look at this beauty, right? I'm going to keep it like this just for you.
Oh, St. Patrick, come on.
Yeah, I also don't like it, but I know I can trigger evil friend with that even more than myself. I don't really need those flags right now.
You might need this one.
Yeah, I'll keep this one.
No, the one next to it.
The flooding?
No.
Detonation?
Yeah.
Oh god, wow. It's not the hood.
You
You know what? I'll jinx it. I don't think I will.
You know, I felt so guilty first time when I was testing Asashio. I launched the torpedoes and enemy Montana just detonated from one torpedo. So that traumatized me deeply because I didn't want to be so nasty to him. But, well, it happens.
It happens. Orko Nero says the only code is Happy Birthday. Really good name for a code, isn't it? There are many more codes out there. You should just go and check with the rest of the community because we released a lot of them this week. Your name is Deep 115. Can I play with you, please? Well, currently it's the 2 of us, so there's only 2 people allowed in the division here. So we'll play together, but maybe next time.
What does this mean? Taki spielt de Jörg Haida. Why Jörg?
Where do you see this?
Here.
Oh God, was this like? Wasn't this like an Austrian politician? I'm not sure. I think it was an Austrian politician.
Oh, Haider.
Haider, yes.
Ah, okay.
It's a German joke, so it takes a bit, to hit you. Yes, Jörg Haider was an Austrian politician.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it. Yeah.
KGB is great. I like it too. I actually enjoyed
K-
playing
K-
it quite a bit when it
KGB?
came out. The KGB, yeah. It's a fun ship to play, and oh, look at this! I love this new look of the game where you have the
Irish
clouds
camera
and
on a
the
British
clouds are-
ship. Is that an official statement to the EU backstop from Wargaming?
I can neither deny nor confirm the statement.
So we are going IB, right?
We're going AB, yes.
AB testing.
Yeah, we're going in.
So I'm going A. And
Yes, I'll back you up. Actually,
and
I should probably load
you
it.
sync everything that's trying to sync me.
Good. Code torpedo. So the thing is, the torpedo code is such an old one. Like, I don't even know why it's still active. The torpedo one, I've seen this code, I think, like the first time
Is
2
it active
years
though?
ago. Hmm?
Is it active?
It should be, yes.
Ah,
I think
okay.
it's still active. I actually need to check. But most of you probably already redeemed it a long time ago.
I use my Prussia flag on Alsace. Oh, it seems that.
As long as you don't use, the Russian flag on Alaska, it's fine.
Why not? Ice cream. So, A is going to be kept. B is being kept.
Can I lob over? Oh, actually, most shields made it over. So the
Who
enemy
are you
DD
shooting
is
at?
is in B, and the Gneiseno is not going to be here to torp me, so we can probably just push B.
Yeah,
But I'll back you up and push from A into B. I think that's the best,
I'll
best
just
call.
get around the island because I started turning a bit too late. So
What's the KGB's captain? Who is she? She's Nelson. Why do you take my what? Why do you take my 457mm off the Conqueror? I know you put them on the Thunderer, but don't want a ship with 4 HP regeneration. But we're not taking it away, right?
not sure. That's like that's the thing with random questions in the stream. It's like okay.
So you got A. Are you going to go for B now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll join you.
I mean, there's
Shit, we really took them away. See, I missed that one. I
Yeah.
have to admit. Like I'm trying to keep up with all of the things that we're doing, right? But sometimes certain things evade me.
Yeah. Okay, Leon, I'm trying
Oh,
to.
the torps.
Yeah,
Even
this
though
is-
I mean I understand that you would like to keep them on your Conqueror if you don't want to spend the coal. But I think this way you have 2 different approaches to that ship with different strengths and different weaknesses. But I can understand that you would have liked to keep them. So for now, that Leon, as long as he's not showing me broadside, I'll just pepper him here with AG.
Salt and
There
pepper.
are drops, guys. Horrifier. There are drops. Oh, are you going to
Oh,
land a torpedo? Nice.
2 torpedoes.
Nice, very nice. And he repaired my fire very early on, so he should be flooding and burning to death.
Yes,
I'll
he's
add
flooding.
some-
He's
oh,
flooding.
There's a second fire from my side, so goodbye.
And B is free. So B will be kept very soon.
Good. The question is, where is the enemy DD? Is he on C?
Akatsuki, probably.
I'll need you to spot.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah, no, I mean, for now it's good. I just don't want to run
There
into
he is.
corpse. Ah, okay, cool.
And wait.
So no,
oh.
actually, I'll stay with.
He doesn't have a concealment expert. I guess. Or does he? Anyway, okay, I'm. Engage in my cloaking device, but unfortunately nobody else has a view on him. Ah, they do.
A nice 11k.
Yes, please smoke up.
Okay, actually, we'll show the fight here with the DDs. Oh no,
Oh,
that,
no.
that fight is over.
Yes.
Play Udachi.
Oi.
Maybe. I haven't played her at all yet. Not at all. That Leon's not gonna be happy about all of these bounces. Just have to be careful about the York. But since we don't really have to worry about torpedoes anymore, we can go.
I'll
just
try
don't show
to
too much
spot
broadside.
the King George because he's. Ah, there's the Gneiser now. I see. Nah, not a good, not a
What
good
about
angle
our
for
York? Is he
torpedoes.
AFK? Or is he
No,
just
no, no.
chilling?
He's just fired.
Okay.
Oh, our York. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I don't see. He's too far from me. Ah, there's the King George.
I'm quite happy that I'm not too ballsy right now because there were torps here on the right side. The remaining torpedoes from that.
Oh, they went your direction. Okay.
He was trying to torp me here.
I thought that he was aiming for the Sinop around me.
Is Jingles next patch? You guys said he was this patch. We had to make a few changes for Jingles because we got some feedback that the voice lines could be improved, so we did that. And he's going to be probably in, well, very likely in 8.10. He's going to be in the game. Okay, with the next sub, I'm going to switch to AP. The York is slightly out of torpedo range, but I don't want to slide into it. Come on. No, you know, you don't want to turn away. You want to turn in. That Leon must be quite frustrated. And now we're going to surprise him with an AP sub. No touching, please. No, he's already gone. Double fire that we're going to repair right away, and then we'll take care of that King George. Well, he's going here for the bow on tactic, yeah. Okay, so we'll just go HE. We you know, that's the good thing about the King George. You have a very fast reload. You can decide what ammo you want to pick.
Yep. And I mean the HE is good on.
Yes, I usually I don't like my battleships with an HE only playstyle, but in a situation like this, the enemy is just going to keep sailing broadside, not broadside, bow on, and not broadsided. So I'm just going to use HE.
Oh, good. Okay, our York didn't notice his torpedo, so I almost spoiled his score. But
so we get the high caliber. Gneisenau is not really a concern right now. Gotta be a bit careful here with the York. Could you please play Friesland? We already played Friesland, but I might play it as the final ship for today. Oh, the York might be coming around the corner, so I have to be a bit prepared. I don't want to show too much broadside though.
Nice blind shot Gneiser now. I mean, even on this range, it's a risk of the business.
Okay, the York is going for the kill. So I'm trying to get in. Ah, nice. Thank you, Gneisenau. Thank you very much. That was very helpful. Okay, we'll try to burn this guy down without taking too much damage while we're broadsided. And then we can maybe even get a salvo in on the Gneisenau.
Oh, York.
When will World of Warships get a spectator mode for when we can't play but have time to watch matches? So Bacon of War, this is not really a feature we're planning for random battles, but it's
Bacon of War?
Yes, Bacon
That's
of War.
a nice name.
Yeah, it's a feature we're planning for. Oh wow!
Oh, the Gneisenau just ran me down.
But you get him as well.
Yeah,
Nicely
fair
done.
trade.
Nicely done. Yeah, KGV, good ship. For this mode, absolutely a good choice. What did I want to say? What was this question? See, I immediately forgot.
If you can play Friesland.
No. Bacon of War was a different question. When will World of Warships get a spectator mode? That was the question.
Yeah.
So we're planning it for tournaments. So it's going to be available in the training room. We're going to test it very soon. And then I don't think it will be a feature for regular battles because it's mostly something we're planning for tournaments. And because the way that the spectator mode works, you can, for example, see the enemy side and toggle, colors and so on. So it's it would give too much information to people in random battles. So it would be unfair.
How can we get Yudachi? Buy it.
Yes, in the premium shop. Yep. Dahogi, Chrysanthus, do you check PN, please? Thanks. Okay, but I'm streaming right now, so that's not that easy for me. So what else are we going to play? Actually, I have a few containers.
Well, I mean, we have time for one last.
We have time for one more battle, I think.
Yep.
So let me just collect containers, maybe even open them. Please play a Vanguard game. I think we're going to play one more ranked battle, since ranked is on, and then then it's going to be probably it for today. But tomorrow we'll be streaming.
We are continuing tomorrow and maybe even next week.
I mean, we're definitely going to stream next week.
Yeah,
but there might be more than one stream.
Yep.
Do you think that the dev team would consider putting the experience from any captain dismissed into Elite Commander XP pool? I mean, so considering it is always an option, right? But I think it's an unlikely scenario because this would be like an easy way to turn unwanted commanders into Elite Commander XP. And I don't think really that's the intention behind the feature. So the answer is probably no, but we can definitely bring it up. I bet you get all flags from the super containers, so we will just open them. Let's just do some container opening together.
I mean, it's highly likely because we have basically all the ships that you can get from them, so it's highly likely that there will be all flags.
Yeah, I got a mix of. So far, I got a mix of flags. I got 1,000 doubloons. Let's see what's in here. So yeah, we get some flags, and it's actually Basilisk, which is nice for grinding. With a 30% buff to credits and 75% buff to XP earned.
That's nice.
Are you taking Jervis? Nice.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
yeah. Any idea when California will be in the main game? So we're testing her right now, and there will be several iterations of the ship.
Z39.
I think Z39 is one of the best ships to actually pick for tier 7 ranked. Thank you so much for the stream and your help with the German BB tips. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, we have a lot of German BB specialists in office.
Yeah. Somebody already asked about the hidden message in the new port. Yes. Any code for a mission? What do you mean? So there's definitely some hidden message here in the port. You might want to find it for yourself. Otherwise, I know that was already shared from people who figured it out. And guys, last ship to play on tier 7. Let me know which ship you would like to see. And Thomas on YouTube is asking, any plans on getting rid of Friesland damage in friendly Friesland? See, I've spent too much time with Friesland recently. Any plans on getting rid of friendly damage in World of Warships like they're doing in World of Tanks?
Atlanta, Helena, Haida, Scharnhorst, Mayhan.
Oh, I like the Scharnhorst. Mars, Scharnhorst. Okay, Scharnhorst
3 times, yeah.
Yes. So so we want to have. So right now, we put friendly damage into the game, on purpose. Because we want these things to have consequences, right? You do not just fire torpedoes and not think about it. I mean, some people do, but this is not supposed to work like that. There's no such thing as a friendly torpedo. As soon as it's in the water, it's the enemy, right? So this is something that we want to have in the game right now. Maybe we'll change our stance in the future about this, and it's always good to take a look at a game like World of Tanks that is similar in certain regards and see how that affects the gameplay over there. But I personally, that's my very personal opinion, right? I like that things have consequences in World of Warships, and when you launch torpedoes, that you do have to consider what your allies are doing and what you are doing, and what the enemy is doing. All of these aspects. You don't want to be the guy who, sank a friendly ship, because these are all things that had to be considered back then as well. So, and there were a lot of instances of friendly torpedoes that were not friendly. So, I personally, I like the concept of that, but never say never. But I think right now it's unlikely that it would be changed.
Commander unavailable.
I'm going to take, where is it? Christian Fertig. He's ready for battle.
He's ready.
Exactly. So this is a German division now, and we basically have 2 big DDs. And of course, we're taking the Arctic Scharnhorst.
Are they going to add damage when hitting an island? I believe there was such damage tested back in alpha times, and it just limits you way too much, and basically it motivates more passive play because you are afraid to use the islands for cover and stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, just think about it. How many times do you actually hit an island on purpose? Pretty much
or even
never.
not on purpose, but
yeah, but
like,
no, but I mean,
yeah.
it's usually an accident, right? So I think you're already punished enough when you hit an island and you have to, reverse and get out of that position. Usually, if you're spotted, then people can do something about it.
Unless
yes, there
it
might be
is
some
tactical
ships
beaching.
that might go for tactical beaching or abuse islands, for their cover. But it's also, we have this in mind when we build ships, right? Sag mal 2 Worte zu den Drops. So guys, the drops should be working. If they're not working, I'll take a look at it tomorrow, but everything when we checked seemed to be fine, so it should be all good.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing about the game and why? Even though
Ships.
okay, that's your answer. So my answer is probably a bit longer. Overall, in World of Warships, what I really enjoy is that even though you play the game over and over and over again, you have such a huge variety of ships, you have such a huge variety of situations that you end up in, that most battles feel different, even though you're kind of in the same battle. And for me, that's one of the coolest things about World of Warships, because I played this game for over 11,000 battles, and that is not even counting all of the training battles that I did with test ships. So and I still love this game, and it still feels, each of the battles feels unique, and you have these really cool games, sometimes frustrating games, right? It really depends on the kind of teams you get and the situation you're in. But that's what I love most about this game, that it's even after all this time, I still love it, and love to play it. And sometimes you love to hate it, because of the situations you get into yourself. But I don't know, that's the main thing. Yeah. And the drops are working, as you got one early in the day, says Reckless Sneak. Cool. So in general, guys, if you have any issues with the drops, so first of all, just because you start watching a stream doesn't mean you will get a Twitch drop. The Twitch drop missions, for example, yes, they're guaranteed to drop, but it takes a certain amount of time for them to be delivered. So just keep watching, and if you, after a few hours, still didn't get anything, make sure that you unlink and relink your account. And if it's still not working after that, then please contact our customer support and we'll look into it. Yeah. How do you know if you got a drop? It's very easy. So first of all, you should get a notification on Twitch itself. And second of all, you will get a little pop-up message in the game that will tell you, hey, you just got a Twitch drop with the item that you got. So for example, if it's a container, we'll get a message that, hey, congratulations, you just received a Twitch drops container from Twitch drops. And you will get the same thing for the, for example, missions or for the epic drop. It will just say in the notification.
There is a house in New Orleans. Yeah, and for the earlier question about why do I like the game? Well, for one, it's the topic. Ships for ships. I mean, I'm from landlocked country, so I'm compensating.
Ah, come on. You have a rich naval history.
Yes, we do.
We still have to cover that epic battle on a lake.
And, well, generally I grew up on books about the war in the Pacific and stuff, because that was actually... there was a historian in Czechoslovakia who actually did really cover the entire war in the Pacific. And it was one of the few books, even because he published the books already in 1980s, and it was like one of the few books about the Western participation in World War II that were available. And yes, then I played World of Tanks a lot, and when the warships came, it's like World of Tanks, but not World of Tanks. It lets you think. That's like my current problem with the World of Tanks. Whenever I turn it on, it's already too fast for me, and I just don't like the pace. So here you have time to think. Here you can plan. Here you have even time to react. You can try to just dodge.
Yes, indeed. That's an aspect I really like about.
Yeah, basically,
World of
I'm
Warships. You have
getting
time to
old,
react.
so I'm in the slower games now.
I mean, for me, it's not too much about getting old, but it definitely plays a role, right? Because I'm not really into ego shooters anymore. But overall, I do love the feeling of you can get into a battle and you do get the chance to reposition, or you get the chance to make adjustments and to just adapt to what's happening around you, without that feeling of like, oh, I misplayed and I basically have to go back to port and come back into the game because that's the only way to solve that issue. Will there be another chance to get the Arctic Camo for Shanos, perhaps in the armory?
Perhaps.
I'm pretty confident there will be another chance to get them, but I don't know how. We'll have to see.
Yeah. It's a camo that looks awesome, and definitely we know that there's a lot of people who didn't manage to get it yet and who would like to get it, because I like the iceberg. The only thing I don't wear it all the time on my Scharnhorst is that it triggers me when I have it on a tropical map. So
you just brought very cold ice, perma ice.
Oh, New Orleans, not cool at all.
Oh, I'll try to touch his broadside. You was talking about shell damage when you're in smoke, zoomed in, and friendly just crosses in front of you. Yeah, but that's not really like a huge source of damage, right? It's usually torps, because with the salvo you do a little bit of damage, but you don't really devastate one of your friendlies. That usually only happens, with either AP shells, and for that you have to be in a really weird situation to actually do that, or it's happening with torps, but with HE shells, even if you don't really pay attention, in the worst case scenario, you're going to set bonfire. Maybe even 2, but that also has to be quite unlucky. So overall, I don't really think it's a huge issue, and that's why I don't think we should really fix it. You should always play a bit carefully and watch your surroundings. And as soon as you hit a friendly, you will get a notification anyway, right? So you just stop. How pushy are we here? I shouldn't be this pushy.
Oh, there are some torpedoes coming, but it seems that they were aimed at me.
Well, I want that CNOP to shoot, and then I can turn.
Well, can you just first delete the New Orleans for me? There's a nice trap.
Yeah, I'm in a...
Or the kebab sims.
I misplayed this a little bit, I'm afraid.
Why?
Just because I have to turn now, and it's going to cost me a significant amount of HP. Potentially.
Sims is on double fire. If
there's
you...
the CNOP. I mean, I hope I can return the favor now. At least 8k damage. But yeah, I have to get a little bit out of here.
Well, if you can, in the meantime, touch the Sims.
Yeah.
Because he's...
He lost his engine. I have a salvo out on him. Let's see. Oh, God. Sorry, a bit unlucky right now.
Well, I have to distance myself from him. And then I have to just dodge the torpedoes.
It's very long range setup sims here.
Yeah, and I mean, our other two destroyers seem to be getting quite a nice job in their cap.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think our team really capitalized here on the fact that the enemy team is not really going for the capstones right now. They're trying to kill the both of us.
Yes.
So we actually get to drag them out. We get the cap control. Unfortunately, our Akatsuki just got dropped by the enemy Shiratsuyu. So, but we'll see. I mean, for now, it looks balanced.
Ah, the Scharnhorst is coming. Yeah, there he is.
I'm trying to, you know, get a bit of health back.
That's quite understandable.
The Sinop has the guns on the wrong side.
Do you play with Eagle too? I bought and like to see. We play with Eagle from time to time, but not today. And I don't think we have time to really showcase Eagle anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
Because we are streaming until 8 and that's closing rapidly,
yeah,
actually.
And tomorrow is going to be a long day with the anniversary stream. So
Yes.
it's sorry guys, you know, it's a very busy week. So I love to stream as much as possible, but obviously there's sometimes a bit of a limit to how much time I can spend in the office.
Okay, I'll smoke up. Ah, our organizer now got hit.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on. I might have him. No, I just don't get lucky these days. Can you get that Sims maybe?
Not really, no. I mean, it's Z39, you know, the turret speed.
I'm not going to survive this.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good start, but in the end they pushed
I
very
hope my
nicely
torps
now.
are going to make it. Oh, they look pretty good. Oh yes, there should be 3 torps. Get the high caliber out of it. Is he flooding? No, he's not flooding. Yeah, so Taki, the main thing is you have to stay alive. You know, I'm telling you this in the worst possible moment, right?
Yeah.
But you need to stay alive. Don't die. Just dodge. It's only a Sino. You should actually showcase your point of view. Oh, before he shoots. No. Believe.
Yes.
Oh, no, now just dance with the shells. Dance with the shells. Don't get hit. No.
Oh.
Oh man, that Sims played well. I'll give the Sims a +1. He like playing the Sims on that range.
He's good.
Oh,
shot,
and
yes.
our hider, no, don't YOLO. I hope the hider should have the HP advantage here.
Yeah,
Take a look at it.
he
Please don't
manages-
eat that. Oh, thank God. That's like a very nice you know,
Yes,
artificial island.
Yes, the Haida also deserves a nice little compliment.
Yes, 4 kills, Martin. Well played.
Yep,
Just survive.
just dodge.
And well played. Cool. That means we're going to win this one. Nice.
Yeah.
What would you say was were your most epic moments? My most epic moments. Hard to describe, actually.
Well, one of my most epic moments was back in Alpha when we first started testing Atago. I managed to turn it into a giant destroyer, run between two battleships, and torpedo both of them at the same time.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
But yeah, it's kind of risky with the Atago. Usually you pay the price.
Yeah. So, thanks guys. You like the stream? Thank you very much. And Melchion, the drops should be working. Yep. We already have some people who say they got it, but so you probably just have to wait a bit. And that's going to be it for today, guys. So if you haven't done it yet, please make sure to set your reminder for tomorrow's stream. We're going to be streaming from 6 p.m. on. And let me quickly double check.
Yeah, basically the standard time.
Yeah, standard time. So roughly from 6 to 9. And guys, what I'm going to do, like if you don't know how to set up a reminder, right? I will just probably show this here in a second.
Yeah, that's useful.
So so guys, I will just move this up here, right? So by the way, thanks guys, over 3,000 people watching already. So thank you very much for the hosts and thank you very much for being here. We're always very happy to be here with you. And as you can see down here, you see the notification that this channel has drops enabled. And so all you have to do, if you want to get a reminder, you click here on events, right? And then tomorrow here on the 4th anniversary celebration stream, all you have to do is click this button, remind me, and you will get a reminder so you won't miss it. And we're looking forward to having you there. We might have some special guests, maybe even a certain lady. And we're going to, there will be some stuff to you guys can win, maybe a bonus code. So I hope you will be coming no matter what we're going to give away. But hopefully you will just be there and have some fun with us, celebrate with us, and have some fun.
Yep.
I'll check who we can actually raid today on Twitch. This is something that we always do.
And it's always fun to raid someone who doesn't expect it. And
exactly.
Boy explosion. So while Chrysanthos is looking for someone to raid, all get ready for Poi.
Mm-hmm. And if you have any final questions, now's the time to actually shoot them.
Oh, I see someone mentions Chaos Machine GR in the chat.
And you know what, guys? We're going to do it.
Yes.
Chaos Machine is a really, really cool guy. Super friendly streamer. You will be able to meet him on our Greek event that we're going to have. So, guys, don't spam Poi yet.
Yes, get ready for
get ready for it, because we're going to send you over to the Chaos Machine GR channel. And Chaos, I think he has his 2K followers celebration. So we're going to go over there and let's just say congratulations and a lot of poise. Okay?
Yes.
And otherwise, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being part of this stream. We always love to have you here.
Yes. And thank you for being an awesome audience, and see you tomorrow.
Exactly. So see you then. Take care and well, have a very nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your evening.